Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. With me is a very special person who found Hare Krishna in Thailand. So I'm very honored to meet this beautiful lady, a Hare Krishna lady. And we'll talk about what does it take to be Hare Krishna. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hare Krishna. My name is Niharika, and it means like the essence of Sri Hari. It is a given name by my Shiksha Guru who guided me to ISKCON, or like to guide me about Krishna consciousness. So it's not directly my Guru Maharaj yet because I'm not yet initiated, but he is my Shiksha Guru who has been guiding me ever since I started Hare Krishna. So I started Hare Krishna when I was in Thailand, and I found it interesting actually when he came to me and told me about like how is it my Shiksha Guru. His name is Nakula.
I thought Krishna came.
No, not Krishna. Nakula. His name is Nakula, and he guided me about like Krishna consciousness.
Salamat Prabhu
And he told me like I asked a lot of questions like what does it take to be like a Krishna person, like Krishna conscious person.
What did he answer?
He told me that
That's about the But what does the answer?
yeah, so he told me that it's like it's completely gonna change your lifestyle, like all of it, except for the fact that you are gonna be a much better person than how you were before.
And initially, it's the vegetarian thing.
Yes, it was quite difficult for me at that time, except like giving up beef and pork was the easiest for me.
To give up.
Yeah, yes, because I never like ate much of it. So, but chicken was like my favorite food back
Why
then.
do you think then?
Yeah, so it was like a bit difficult for me to give it up. But then he told me that for you to be able to give up eating chicken, you should like adopt a chicken, make it your pet, name the chicken,
Oh my God,
take
like
care.
your friend.
Yeah, like your friend. Take care of the chicken, and then after that, if you try to kill it, and if you can kill it, that means you don't have a heart or compassion towards the chicken. And
Attachment already.
yeah, so you get attached to the chicken, and then he said that if you try to like pet it and be its friend and treat it like a person and your
Then you
brother
will
or sister,
respect.
yes, and then you will feel like more compassion towards the chicken, and then you can definitely give it up.
So when you were in Thailand, that was 5 years ago or for 5 years?
I was in Thailand for 5 years.
So was it different when you were in the Philippines before coming over and discovered Krishna? How different is it?
It was different because when I was in Thailand, I stayed in the student center, ISKCON Student Center, where I stayed with the Matajis and the Prabhujis who are
So you
also
were there to
studying.
be sent by ISKCON.
No, I was not sent by ISKCON, but I went there because I was interested in ISKCON to get to know more about it because my
But
friend
you don't
told
know
me.
there's local ISKCON.
I did not know about it when I was in Thailand. I just searched it online if there was like ISKCON, and there it was, and I went there and I first purchased Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So,
The book.
yes, so I was like, I want to buy this book or this
So you
scripture.
have been reading that seriously because I
Yes.
think you're a teacher and you
Yeah.
want to learn more.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I see. So what can you advise to the young girls nowadays who seems to be very modern, like, dress up differently, like,
Yeah.
so skimpy. Well, what can you advise? I think you don't dress like that before, like
Yeah.
covered. So what can you advise to girls if you become Hare Krishna? Why is it important to, like a sudden change of wardrobe?
I think the only thing I can advise for girls, if they become like Hare Krishna conscious person,
Yeah.
is to actually try to engulf in their lives the culture and respect the culture, and also like
Can I
follow.
quote Krishna conscious?
Yeah,
Can you
Krishna.
define what is Krishna conscious, please?
It's like being pious and always Krishna conscious, or always thinking of Krishna in everything that you do. Like for example, if you are by yourself, you just think like Krishna is beside you. That means that you could never do anything that's like gonna hurt Krishna, because you are thinking that he is beside you and inside you in your heart.
Huh.
So it's always like you will always think like what could make Krishna happy, what could make him like be proud of me as
Oh, nice.
Krishna conscious person. So
A
I think
Krishna conscious person, I believe, is not violent or does
no.
not. So, like in 10 words, in 10 description, if you become Krishna conscious, what would be your major characteristic?
Definitely you will have like inner happiness.
How nice.
Yes, that's
Oh,
like
inner peace.
yes, that's like what we are looking
Even
for.
if we are alone, we don't
Yes.
have a partner.
Yes, because if you are like single, I'm single. I've been
Yeah.
single for a long time, and I'm happy. Like
No,
internally,
not in need. Oh, Mr.
yeah,
Right, Mr.
like
when are you coming?
yeah, I'm not waiting for that person, because internally I am peaceful and I am happy, because I never feel like I'm alone, because Krishna is always with me.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what we need. Like,
Yes.
the self-love.
Yes, exactly.
Because there's somebody up there.
Yeah, and you always think that it's not all the time that it's gonna come to you at that moment or in this life. It's up to your karma as well. So
Karma.
yeah, so karma is like your action or deeds that you have done in your previous life or your this life as well.
So it's reincarnation.
It's different from reincarnation. Karma is
Like what you did, you said what you did in the
Yeah, it's
past, so
like-
you reincarnated and you're a different person now.
yeah, so
Right.
it's like your result, the result of your actions that you have done in your previous life. And then because of that action, you took a birth again into this world.
Ah, and so to avoid that, so rebirth. So what if we in the past life we were good? What will happen to us being Krishna?
If you have like accumulated a lot of pious activity through Krishna consciousness in your previous life, then most likely you might get moksha, which is like liberation from birth and death, cycle of
So-
birth and death. It means
You
that
will be
you go back to
eternal.
Krishna.
Oh,
Yeah, and be with
nice.
Krishna in spiritual world. And you not come back here in material world, which is suffering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow. So what I'm interested that I learned from you is inner happiness.
Yes.
Why? What are the examples of outer happiness that you think we have to need it? Oh,
I think most people like tend to look for like romantic relationship, like which they think that
it
is the only
It's
thing
the
that
it.
gives them
Having
happiness.
a partner.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
having a partner and all, but you have to accept that not everyone is gonna get married, and not everyone has like someone with them,
Some
because
partner,
yeah,
yeah.
it's up with their karma. So like I said, it's up with your
Oh,
karma
wow.
and your previous life actions or deeds that you have done. So if you like cheated someone, let's say for example you cheated someone in your previous life, then maybe that's the reason why you have to be single or like suffer alone. So that's just one thing, but
Not go all together.
Yeah.
You have to.
yeah, so it's like part of your life.
It's like repentance.
Yeah, you have to accept like what you have, because there is no way that Krishna is biased to whatever he gives to the people, because it always comes with what you do, because it has an
Like what you're doing right now, like you're doing the thing already, I'm still searching for the good thing. Like, is there karma during this lifetime? Not previously.
Yes, of course. This lifetime will have to have karma as well. It might be good karma, or not might be, it is a good karma, because we're talking about Krishna and propagating about Krishna. So that's like a really good karma for you and for the people as well who can
Yeah.
hear about Krishna, because the moment you hear the word Krishna or his name, it will always like affect the life of a person.
I know.
Yes.
I was once there, but
Yeah.
I'm very floating. So, International Society of Krishna Consciousness is ISKCON. So, what do you know about Prabhupada?
Srila Prabhupada is one of the greatest personality that ever existed in this life. In
Really?
this world.
Would you like to stand up so they could show
Yes,
what
of
it is
course.
to be a Krishna conscious woman? So let's go to here.
Okay, yeah. So
Prabhupada.
yes, Srila Prabhupada is the main founder of ISKCON, and he is one of the most humble being that ever existed in this world.
Really?
Like in the recent times, there are so many great saints as well, but in the recent time, in this generation where a lot of people are into material stuff and enjoyment, only Srila Prabhupada came and went out to the world to propagate Krishna consciousness and help people to be a better person or become like a really good individual.
I think he has influence over John Lennon and
Yes.
George Harrison.
Yes, he has influenced a lot of celebrities and the Beatles.
The
yes,
Beatles,
Yeah, they sang
yeah.
like Govindam Adipurusham, which became very popular back then in
No,
1970s.
my sweet Lord,
Yeah,
I
that's
really
one
want to
thing.
see.
Yes.
See
Yeah.
you, Lord. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
So, how many? So you've seen Hare Krishna in Thailand. How about in Manila? Is this your first temple to see?
This is not the first temple that I went to. There is another temple which is in Laguna. It's called
Oh, yeah.
Desert Eco Village.
I was there. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
beautiful.
Yes, it's so big and so beautiful. Yes.
Yeah. So let's say goodbye. I think that it was in a nutshell, but it's really very informative. So invite them to the other temple and see the other covered women. And what is the effect? Like, we were not covered, like really fully covered like that. What's the effect of the men towards a covered woman? And tell me.
Oh, you feel very safe, to be honest. Like, no one is gonna look at you with a lustful eye or anything like that. So it's like you feel very safe and comfortable when you are wearing the Hare Krishna devotional clothing.
That's very beautiful. We feel safe because we have self-respect, correct?
Yes.
So thank you so much. Well, shall I call you again?
Niharika.
Niharika, and can you tell me the other, how do you call that? The other followers to follow them as well of Prabhupada, the two.
Which two?
The two people you gave me, introduced me the Facebook.
Ah, you mean Nakula?
Yeah.
Okay. So for Nakula, he doesn't have Facebook.
Amara,
He's
Brenda.
he's very transcendental. And for Amarendra Prabhu, he's a very good lecturer and a very good devotee, and he always have a lot of good lectures. So please follow him on YouTube. He has a lot of lessons
Yeah.
that you could watch.
Yeah, so follow the truth, give it a try to be more conservative life with the Hare Krishna women as well.
Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Bye.